To top off your coffee this morning, we're heading down under, where Holly Williams has the story of a global coffee phenomenon that's all the buzz.
It's Saturday morning in the Australian outback.
We just grind the coffee.
And Karen Venables is brewing up coffee for her customers. The crowd favourite is the flat white, a coffee beloved by hipsters around the world. It's a shot or two of rich dark espresso.
With the flat white, you don't need a lot of the froth. So that's perfect.
Topped with creamy steamed milk. And unlike a cappuccino, it's light on the froth.
About a third coffee, 2/3 milk.
I love a flat white, actually.
It's good.
That is delicious.
This cafe in the sleepy country town of Ingham is around 10,000 miles from Europe. But just about everyone here is Italian-Australian, many of them third or fourth generation.
So your grandparents came over? Yes. So I got the flat white extra hot.
The flat white coffee may be the biggest thing in caffeinated beverages right now, enjoyed by connoisseurs from Los Angeles to London. But some coffee historians believe the flat white has its roots here, in this small Italian community in rural Australia. The climate in this region is tropical and perfect for growing sugarcane. Italians first came here as labourers in the 1890s before buying their own farms. Adrian Scavazzi owns 1,500 acres on land where his grandparents harvested sugarcane by hand.
That must have been really hard work.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Especially like coming from where they come from and sort of like thrown in the deep end and said, this is your way of life. Hold on to a timber handle with a blade on it and getting the job done.
The Italian immigrants brought their coffee with them to the towns of northern Australia.
It was something so unusual. You'd never seen anything like it. And I just remember the noise of the espresso machine and just thinking how wonderful it was. It was sort of another world.
Alan Preston is not Italian-Australian, but told us he learned about coffee from them in outback cafes in the 1970s, where he says they were selling something called a flat coffee. Perhaps the milky coffee the Italians call a caffè latte, though not served in a glass, and rechristened for those who didn't understand Italian. Preston took the concept to Sydney in the 1980s, where he opened several cafes selling flat whites. And within a few decades, it had gone global.
Should you be getting 5% on every flat white sold?
Well, it'd be nice. Like, just give me a cent. 1 cent per flat white, that'll do. No, I don't feel as though I own it. Because I didn't invent it, I just popularised it.
There's a rival claim.
Of course.
The New Zealanders also claim that they invented the flat white coffee.
Yeah. No, it's not true. It's not true. Yeah, the best they can come up with is 1989. And so I'd been going along about 4 years by then.
Australia is a nation of immigrants. Around 30% of its residents were born overseas, and nearly 5% identify as Italian. But many Italian Australians have encountered terrible racism.
We were all born in Australia, my sister.
Elsie Quabba and Rose Cavallo were both born in Australia, but were locked up in an internment camp for enemy aliens during World War II, because Italy was allied with Nazi Germany.
Italian alien child.
What does that mean?
Well, you were born in Australia.
They've never had an apology, but told us they don't harbour any bitterness.
What do you think Australia would be like without the Italians?
There'd be no spaghetti. Well, no cane cutters either.
And no good coffee.
No good coffee.
Italian Australians have contended with huge challenges in the land down under, but they've also transformed it with their hard work, enterprise and invention.